Some of you like to trade players when they're doing well. It's like getting rid of them before they get rid of you. And I think the player everybody's waiting for me to talk about would be Ashton Jeanty. Do you ride this wave or do you sell high? These are the players that I would not trade away. Continue to ride the wave into the promised land. The Fantasy Football Show begins right now.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show. Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
Number one is Bijan Robinson. No one should be expecting this guy to not be a top 5 running back moving forward. Nobody should be expecting him to fall out, get injured. The offense is gonna break back down, Smitty. Things look good. Penix Jr. in the offense is humming. This guy's got the best footwork in the game, and Saquon's even said that. This is a player we're not trading really for anything. I mean, again, someone comes knocking on the door and they say, "I'll give you an offer you can't refuse." By all means, entertain it. Bring it to the show. We'll definitely let you know whether you should do it. But this is a guy nobody should be trading. You can literally put your entire team on his back, and he'll single-handedly win leagues for you. Do not try and get out in some weird, crafty fashion. Ride the wave until it doesn't crash, because I don't think it will. Everything I just said for Bijan, you can say for Gibbs, so just include Gibbs. And Gibbs hasn't even played as well as Bijan, but you know there's still an amazing amount of upside, touchdown upside, volume upside, breakaway ability. This guy should not be traded unless somebody comes to you with an offer you just can't refuse. 2 players that even one of them might be arguably as good as Gibbs. That's the kind of offer I'm taking, or I'm not taking it at all. Gibbs to the moon. Gibbs ride the wave until it crashes, which it probably will not. Ride the wave all year long, baby. It ain't coming down. James Cook, this is a player I admit I was wrong on in the offseason. Everyone says, Smitty, you don't admit when you're wrong. I always admit when I'm wrong. This is one where I've been wrong, and he's playing amazing football. And I'm not saying that the right offer couldn't come along, because someone might offer something that you can't refuse. But as I've said 3 times now, but this is a player I'm not actively shopping. The volume's there. The trust in this kid is there from the team perspective. The efficiency's through the roof. The schedule is amazing. And Cook is going to continue to do what Cook's doing for as long as he stays healthy. Make sure you cuff him just in case, but this is a player you should not get off the wave. Keep riding it, baby. Don't get out of the Bucky game. He is such a dual threat, such an amazing piece of this offense. And Bucky, the team's winning. You know, for the most part, they're still a very, very competitive squad with a great record. Don't worry about 1 week. Bucky is a marvel, and he's getting so much PPR work. I mean, you look at his box score. If you're a box score Bobby and you didn't watch the game, you're like, he didn't rush for a lot. You go look at the wide receiver column and you see 100 yards and a touchdown. Don't trade him. Don't trade him. I buy him high, but I'm not trading him. Hampton, they love this kid. He's going to continue to get fed. Offensive line injuries suck, but man, he keeps delivering. He kept delivering after that occurred. And they're just feeding this kid. They're shoveling everything through him. He's learning quickly, feet to the fire. He made mistakes early on, but now he's learning. He's absorbing very quickly, on-the-job training. And this is a top 5 to 10 running back. This wave will not crash unless injury were to take him out or something. This is a bona fide top 5 to 10 running back. Keep continuing to ride this wave. And again, you might be saying, Smitty, why are we talking about all this? You know, these are all obvious calls. Not really. A lot of people come to me and say, should I sell this guy? Should I sell this guy? Now, I will tell you, there are players that I would recommend selling. Now, you might say you've been saying yes to all these great players, but there are players that I feel like would be really, really good sells. Etienne is somebody that I really, really like a lot, but I would sell Etienne more than I would those other players. Doesn't mean I wouldn't ride this wave out if the price of selling him isn't going to suit my needs. I'm not selling low, but this is a player that I look at the system and I just say, look, Tutin's there. Tutin is very, very good. Etienne, holding up and doing everything that's being asked of him. There's a higher risk of injury with him, I believe, than with other running backs. That's just how I feel about him. I'm very concerned about this wave staying at the height that it's at. I'm not saying that it crashes. It might go up and down. but I do believe that this is a good player to sell. And I wanted to give an example in the middle of all this so you didn't think, oh, Smitty's just naming off everybody. No, there are players that I would sell high. I would sell Jordan Mason, and not that he can really be sold super high right now off of a kind of down game, but this is a player that still has a lot of value, and I would still sell this player instead of riding the wave out if at all possible. Another example of a running back to sell would probably be, I'm not saying I don't love what he just did. This is running back 2 on the week. 86 yards and 2 touchdowns, 4 receptions, 71 yards, but you don't get to play the Dallas Cowboys every week. And Jacobs was running back 18, 21, and 19 in weeks 1, 2, and 3. I'm selling on this before the wave crashes, and I'm selling so high that even if it doesn't crash, I'm fine with it. Understand what I'm saying. Nobody should be trading player A for player B on the assumption that if player A continues to play well, that you don't at least make out even in the trade. You're trying to win every trade. And when you try and win a trade of selling a player low, you most certainly are hoping that you're getting into a player that's on the rise before a player that you have falls. But if that player doesn't fall, you're assuming the player you're getting is on the rise. And so if they both rise, you're even and everything's fine. But I'm getting out of this at a high cost. So even if it ends up being that he plays well the rest of the year, I don't care. I win both ways. I'm breaking even or I'm winning. And that's the way, that's the mentality of you're right even when you're wrong, because you didn't make a bad trade. So I get out of this situation off of a very big week 4 on the high before the wave crashes down. And I think the player everybody's waiting for me to talk about would be Ashton Jeanty. Do you ride this wave or do you sell high? I'm standing down from getting rid of this kid. I'm staying the course. This wave looks fantastic right now. This offense utilized him properly. This offense they're enabled to continue to do what they did in week 4. It helped Geno find open wide receivers and get some space and some defensive attention off of them. So Jeanty, to me, while he might not have 3 TDs every week, this is a guy that could have multiple touchdowns, multiple more games, and be very, very close to like 110 and a touchdown and maybe 3 receptions for like 20 yards on a lot of games. This could be his low. And he'll have those occasional 2 TD games. I'd say at least has 3 more games with multiple touchdowns. That's just the kind of player he is. It's the kind of player he was in college. It's the kind of player he is right now in the pros. We've seen it. We just saw it. And I'm not getting out of this game at all. I'm riding this wave. Unless somebody comes and trades me something crazy, something along the lines of, I don't know, maybe let's call it a Judkins, who we like a lot. So we're going to take that running back and something, but it had to be something special. It had to be something really special. Maybe somebody is looking at their wide receivers right now and they say, oh, I'm a fickle Freddy, Smitty. I'm a fickle Freddy, and I would trade, let's say, Rashee Rice right now because I can't wait and I'm 1 win or 0 wins. This I could get behind. I'm trading Jeanty for this, but this is the only sell high type of maneuver I'm doing. Maybe somebody comes to me and says, I'll give you Lamb and something. And I say, well, what are you going to give me with Lamb? Because Lamb might miss another 2-3 games, maybe not. So what other player could I get right here? So let's go back over to some running backs. Let me take a gander. And let's say somebody's willing to give me Chase Brown and Lamb. Of course, I'm doing that. Now, after tomorrow's game, today's game, by the time you watch this, I'm recording this right after the Sunday night game. We might not be able to get this. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll easily be able to get Chase Brown. Who knows how that game's going to go as of the recording of this video. But another player that comes to mind would be, and it depends on how he does, Breece Hall. Maybe Breece Hall balls out. You can't include him anymore. These are the kind of trades that I would need in order to get Jeanty and ship him off, because Jeanty, to me, is a top 5 to 10 running back, baby. And he did it live, and he did it well in week number 4 as he smashed for many of you. Congrats to all of you who won your week. Underdog, play $5, get 100 using code Smitty. That link is in the description of the video. The link is in the live chat. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you get on over to my 24/7 live chat Patreon group, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Link in the description. You could also go to patreon.com/the fantasy football show. It's a live chat group, 365, 24/7, only $10 a month, cancel anytime. I'll see you on the next video or live stream. I'm live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern every single Monday through Friday. I'm additionally live whenever big news breaks, and I'm also additionally live at midnight Eastern almost every single night. See you all later. Appreciate you.